alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the Bad Movie Cult.
Hello and welcome to the Bad Movie Cult podcast, where each week we walk you through a film step by step, minute by minute, and by the end we decide whether it's good enough or bad enough to be included in the Bad Movie Cult. And with me, helping me, he's always with me, he's always by my side, I literally can't get him to leave. It's Mr. Ken B. Wild.
Greetings, I am here. I wish I wasn't, but I am.
This is a very special episode, isn't it, Ken?
Yeah, very, very fucking special, yeah.
What's going on today?
I've fucking no idea what's going on ever since you told me to watch this shit.
It's a birthday episode.
Oh, well, apart from that, yeah. Oh, it's Dom's birthday, everybody.
Whee!
Let's all sing happy birthday to him. I won't, but you can.
And this, the idea of these birthday episodes is we get carte blanche. Of course, it's a birthday party.
Lovely ice cream.
And we get to choose whatever the fuck we like. Little, insights, little snippets of our past, something that makes us nostalgic, feels good inside. We can do that. I think the first time we did this, we looked at the years of our birth, didn't we, in the top 10 films.
We
grossing.
did indeed, yes.
That was more enjoyable than this, wasn't it?
Far more enjoyable, yes.
I've decided to not cover a film at all. What we're doing instead, listeners, is the 1992 video game Night Trap.
Prick.
Did you ever play this, Ken?
No, I fucking didn't, no.
Do you not have a Sega Mega CD?
Not by then, no.
No?
I had to earn my own money by then. I was down the mines. I was working by 1992.
Were you?
I had a fucking paper round. I ain't spending my shit on this.
This was made by Sega.
Yeah. I did have a Sega Master System.
Yeah.
And then I did progress to the Mega Drive. But I still never played this bollocks.
No. I had the Mega Drive, I had the Sega CD. The Mega CD, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've got a plot for you, Ken, for Night Trap.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
It's about a group of teenage girls having a sleepover at a house, which, unbeknownst to them, is infested by vampires.
Oh, shit.
This is June, by the way. What's the name of this month we're doing? Full Moon June.
It was going to be Full Moon June. That was my idea, and we were going to do werewolf program. Instead, Dom's hijacked it because, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
And this is what he's fucking come up with.
It's kind of like a classic movie monsters month, really, because we're going to be covering werewolves. We're going to be covering vampires in this one.
Oh, yeah. Nice try. It's got fuck all to do with anything, though, has it?
So, yes, vampires, Ken.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
Very much, yeah.
Have we ever covered vampires?
Well, we've pitched 3.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Not Christmas for our 2. But I don't think we've actually covered a vampire film, have we?
I don't know if we have.
No.
I know you've written the Twilight review.
Oh, yes, of course.
If that counts.
On the www.badmovieculture.com website, of my review of the film Twilight.
Yep, I refuse to watch it. Still haven't. Thank you very much.
Got a tagline for you for this.
Yeah, go on.
Non-stop action.
Fucking hell. I'm going to go out there right now and tell you I fucking hated this. I don't know what Dom's talking about. I never fucking played this. Didn't even know it existed. Watch this. Fucking wanted to punch my dick off. I'd stab myself in the fucking throat with it.
So this is on YouTube, and what
Anyway,
they've done,
let's get on with it. See if we can have a few laughs.
and what they've done is they've spliced all of the footage into sort of a movie. Yeah, into like a movie where you don't have the gameplay per se, you just have the story. And oh my god, it's terrible.
Fucking is. There's no deaths in this version. Surely there's a version where everyone's fucking slaughtered. Surely something has to happen.
I think that there is that people can die in it. But
You told me this was like banned or something.
yes, well, more on that in a minute. Before that, though, got some keywords.
Ah, go on then. Is it bullshit? Is that one of them?
Trapdoor,
Yeah.
draining blood,
Oh, shit.
theme song,
Yeah. Fucking hell. Wait till we get to that.
playing tennis racket like a guitar,
Yes, same minute.
and of course, stonewash jeans.
Who fucking comes up with these key words?
I don't know, I like it though.
Somebody typing in what they got from this, and it
Yeah.
was stonewash jeans.
Yeah. And what Ken was referring to there was this game was banned in 1993 by the United States Senate.
For being shit.
It's about violent video games, Ken. This and Mortal Kombat.
Get over here.
Get out of here,
Yes, Joey to whatever. his
Scorpion.
name- Yeah. Joey the Scorpion Tribbiani.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Forget about it. My dick doesn't work. It's Ross.
This is Johnny Ross Cage.
Night Trap was cited during the hearing as promoting gratuitous violence and sexual aggression against women.
Well, I don't know. Could be maybe blamed for boredom amongst kids playing it.
This prompted Toys R Us to pull the game from shelves.
What was the one I used to play one on the PlayStation?
Yeah.
That was banned.
Oh, yeah. Manhunter. Manhunt.
Manhunt.
Yes. Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah, that was good. I got the Manhunt 2 as well. I had to get that imported because that was banned properly. We couldn't get that at all.
Was that good? Or
That
was
was
that
a lot fucking better than this shit.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions, Ken.
I'll guarantee it to you. It's not a conclusion I'm jumping to. This is just fucking dead on. This is terrible.
Sega stopped making copies of this game in 1994.
Good.
And because of this game, it was what created the Entertainment Software Ratings Board that we still use to this day to rate games.
Really? It was this shit?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Since then, it has been released, though, numerous times. And
Who
also,
cares?
it's getting released on the PS5. Ho, 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 ho.
Shit.
Anyway, shall we fucking get right
Oh,
into
yes,
it?
please. Let's do this. Yay! Happy birthday, Dom.
Hey! Cheers! Happy birthday, everybody!
Woohoo!
Well, I say everybody, me. This is all about me.
Yeah, isn't it just?
Do you like the title card with the A falling and the blood?
Yeah. I didn't like a fucking thing about this.
Did you not think it was funny? The fucking
None
first
of this
bit?
is good. No, none of it's good. I hated this. I fucking hate Dom. I wish instead of his birthday, he was dead. There you go. How about that?
We open with some fucking dickhead trapping previous girls. I think it's the dad. He's using the security
I ain't
system.
got a clue. We've just got a multi-screen CCTV and booby traps and somebody with maniacal laughter. Oh, you laughing at booby? Yeah, it's your birthday, Dom. Grow up. How about you try that?
I think I am. I think that's the whole point.
Oh, my God.
There's no escape, my sweet little plum.
Yeah, he always says that to me, by the way. Whenever we do this, he doesn't usually include it, but he does say that to me before we start recording.
We meet the team of Scat.
Nobody knew what scat was back then. And I'm obviously not talking about the jazz free
Skidabop.
vocal. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about shit.
Yeah.
Did nobody know that scat meant shit?
Do you know what Scat stands for?
Shit.
No. Do you know what it stands for in this?
Yes.
What?
Special Control Attack Team.
Yes. However,
Oh,
if you were playing this on the Sega CD, which I did, it was actually
shit.
the Sega Control Attack Team.
Fucking son of a...
This scene just made me laugh my head off when I first watched it. It's so shit.
It fucking is, yes.
The fuck, it's like a fucking a debrief, aren't they, or a brief before the.
Yes, yeah, it's just briefing him on the mission that's about to blow our fucking socks off.
What are your thoughts on this crack team, Ken?
They're very, very effective. By the look of them, they're highly trained individuals functioning as a fluid machine.
special shout for Collins. He's my favourite
Collins
guy.
is my favourite as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Collins, who later on gets to go undercover.
As an 8-year-old.
It's possibly one of the finest acting pieces I've ever fucking seen.
Collins is massively aggressive at all times in this, especially towards the end. At this point, he's also the worst actor in the whole thing, and it's
I really
fantastic.
enjoyed him.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Collins. Collins is like the angry black chief of the police.
Yeah.
But he's just a soldier within the SCAT team.
Yeah. We meet Commander Sims, who looks a bit like Rick Rude from the wrestling.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. And he's briefing his team on the disappearance of 5 teenage girls who were last seen at the Martin Winery estate.
All right, listen up. The students that have been coming up to work the resort on this side of the lake have been disappearing right and left.
Local authorities didn't have a clue until our surveillance teams tapped into the winery house right there and taped everything you just saw.
What about the cameras and the traps?
Probably security.
What?
We suspect they're using the winery house as a cover, and they're getting anyone who stumbles onto their scheme, whatever that is.
I like he pulls a screen down, doesn't he?
Yes.
He pulls the screen down, and on that screen is a CGI'd rigid photograph, which doesn't move with the screen at all. It kind of suggests they put that in afterwards. And that's Kelly. Collins is like, a kid? She's like, she's one of our best. She is a fucking kid. Very unusual. A kid, I'm saying a kid. She's like teenage, isn't she?
Yeah. This is Dana Plato
It is, yeah.
from Different Strokes.
Yeah. We don't have to keep mentioning different strokes.
What are you referring to, Wilbur? That was the line, wasn't it, from Different
That was
Strokes?
him, yeah.
I want to know more about these traps.
Yeah.
That's one thing we've got going for us.
How's that?
One of our guys put an override on the camera cable unit here in the back hallway.
Which means?
Which means we have complete control of the cameras and the traps.
But who operates that?
They do.
And who's that?
And when they say, oh, we've got someone doing all this, Colin says, and who's that? And then they look at us.
Yeah, and they all fucking looked at me.
They did. Ken.
Yeah.
Ken's in charge.
I was just like, what the fuck?
When they all looked, I laughed my head off, paused it, and sent Ken a picture. I didn't tell him what we were covering. I said, this is what we're covering. Sent him the picture, and your response was just, gay pornography.
That's what I thought we were going for. It's Dom's birthday. I thought he was going for one of his favourites. Yeah, it just looks very, very weird. They just all stare at us.
He then addresses us. He says, Ken, you keep your eyes open.
Any questions?
Let's rock and roll.
Be careful out there, huh? And you keep your eyes open. We're all depending on you, especially Kelly. She should be there now. I'll switch you over. And good luck.
And we get straight into it now, Ken. The brief's over. Straight into the house, and we see the daughter, Sarah. She's looking right at you.
Yeah, she is. And look at her eyes. They glow green. And then she just fucks off.
This is fucking brilliant.
It's not
I've
fucking
made you
brilliant.
watch this.
None of this is fucking brilliant, Dom. None of it's brilliant. I got up early this morning to finish this piece of shit. Because I thought we were going to record, so I better get up and watch the end of it, because I still had 15 minutes left. Fucking rubbish.
Hang on a minute, Ken. What's this coming through the window?
I have no idea what this is. All the way through the fucking program or film, I don't know what this is. 3 shadowy figures is what I've written at the beginning, all full of hope and fucking joy, thinking that this should be good.
What did you think? So before you knew the whole of it, when you watched that the brief, were you like, oh no?
I still had some hopes. It didn't take long for them to be cruelly dashed, but
Yeah, shadowy figures is very generous.
I just put 3 shadowy figures in the window.
One of them's
That's
got
all I
some
put.
sort of sex lasso.
Yeah. At one point, that just looks like some sort of fingering device, doesn't it? Where instead of it being horizontal, it's like vertical. It's all like, are we having a bit of that?
Fingering device.
It does look like
It
that.
does, yeah.
And I didn't like it. At this point, I just thought, okay, go with it. Let's have some more characters introduced. And here comes Tony.
Cousin Tony.
Little little cousin Tony. I don't know how fucking little he is, but his jumper's too big, isn't it?
It is,
It's a
yeah.
bit like a dress,
Yes.
isn't it? It's almost as long as a dress would be.
That's the style. That's the
But
look.
I was fucking around in the 90s, mate. I didn't wear shit like that. I was wearing gym tops that were cropped.
Yeah, of course.
Cropped mid-nipple.
Gold's Gym written
Yeah,
on.
that's what I was wearing.
Yeah.
That's what all the cool kids are wearing.
Yeah.
Mind you, we weren't vampires, so I suppose, you know.
Yeah, you weren't wearing golfing jumpers like Tony.
No, I wasn't.
And sunglasses at night indoors.
Sunglasses at night?
Yeah.
Well, more on that later. Yeah, but he's being praised by, I don't know, some sort of fucking Pee Wee Herman ripoff.
He does.
Fuck
The
knows
dad.
what this guy
The
was.
dad is
He's like
fucking ridiculous.
Pee Wee Herman, Martin Short. Those two guys have been fused together, and this guy is them.
Yes.
With a touch of Schneider about him as well. Why not? We'll throw him in.
That's perfect, because
Yeah.
that's exactly what he is.
Yeah, didn't like any of it.
He's wearing his Mac inside out to make it look like a smoking jacket.
Yeah.
I know how it can be, Tony. I was young once too, you know. You are a very special boy. We both know that. But you must start doing your job. We all have to do our job.
I know.
We'll help your cousin with that.
Yeah, it's about time.
I'm sorry it didn't dawn on me.
Yeah, I'll dawn on you if you don't get on the ball.
I'm sorry. Oh, che cretini.
He calls him a cretini.
Yeah. I don't know, is that Italian for
I don't
cretin?
think so.
Is
Maybe.
he just made that up?
Yeah. He's telling him...
I do that and just pretend it's Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But maybe that's what he was doing.
Victor's telling him that he was young once too, and that Tony is a very special boy, but he needs to do his job, such as help Victor's son Jeff with the bottles from the basement.
Yes, here comes Jeff. He's doing all the work, but yet Tony's getting all the praise.
The son Jeff asks Victor what's the plan for tonight, and he says, well, you need to bottle the 2 downstairs, and Sarah has 6 more coming tonight. And Jeff, very coolly, says, 6? Hip.
That was very cool, yeah. That was probably the highlight of my viewing pleasure.
Yeah. Did you used to say hip?
No.
What's happening tonight, Dad?
Well, we have to bottle the 2 downstairs, and Sarah's coming in with 6 more tonight.
6? Yep.
Victor says that he and his wife Sheila might have to make a delivery later, and Jeff says, that's cool, Daddy-O.
No, I definitely said that.
Tony and I can handle it. I'm not so sure, says Victor, subtly letting us know that he thinks these 2 lads are a couple of useless twats.
Even though he's been tickling Tony's balls and basically saying his own son's a prick.
Yeah.
But still, you know, put them in their place.
Jeff isn't happy as the bottles Sheila's taking are vintage bottles.
Vintage.
And she tells him not to be so selfish and think of the poor starving augurs.
Yeah, I've got no fucking idea what that meant.
Little did you know.
All the way through this, I've got no fucking idea what this is.
We see some augurs running around outside.
Yeah, apparently those are the shadowy figures that I was mentioning. Apparently they're augurs.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of made-up fucking word that doesn't mean anything.
Literally running round in plain sight. One's on the roof with a briefcase running around the place.
If only he was. Yeah, one's on fire.
Yep.
Yep, and one's got a poodle.
Every time something happened in this, I just laughed at thinking Ken was watching this bit as well. So Collins at the beginning,
Yeah.
and the brief just in general, him seeing the dad, and then him meeting these girls is the next laugh.
Oh, these fuckers. When they arrive,
The classic.
as always,
Yeah.
they are singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, which is the classic I'm in a car song, isn't it?
Do you Americans have to sing that in the car? Is that law?
It's like, I mean, I understand it if there's kids in the car.
Yeah.
And there is like a child, but he's got to be fucking about 12 or something like that. So
Yeah.
he's not like a kid. But they should all be screaming like Spring Break. Surely they should all just have been going, woo, yeah,
Yeah.
all the way through. But no, they're all singing Row, Row, Row Your Fucking Boat.
I can't wait to get to the Martins. Apparently they've got machines that finger you,
Says Megan.
says Danny.
Yeah, well, let's get introduced to these fucking idiots.
Yeah, so we've got Ashley, black
Hi.
hair, little skirt.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Lisa, sexy Lisa, beautiful sexy Lisa. Looks a bit like Christy Swanson from Buffy.
Oh, Lisa.
We've got Cindy, She's just kind of there, really.
Yeah, hello.
We've got Megan, who's insane.
And fucking annoying to the point of me wanting to punch her in the face until she was dead and then carry on punching her.
We've got Lisa's younger brother, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
And of course, we have Kelly.
We all know Kelly, of course. She's one of the best they've got down at Scat.
She's one of the best scatters around.
And I should know, I've seen a few.
The family goes out to meet them, and Kelly checks in on us to make sure we're all right. Ken, are you okay, Ken?
I was like, I'm fine.
Just giving away the fucking...
I was like, all good, Kelly.
Kelly, can you hear me?
This bloke, he's there having his sandwich, looking at me at lunch. Just like, what? I was like, shh, talking to Kelly.
I'm undercover.
The augurs will hear you, Carl. That's what
Weathers.
I said to him. What the fuck? No, his
That's
name
Ron
was Carl.
Simmons, isn't it?
It was Carl, actually, the guy who was asking me what am I watching. His name's Carl.
Yeah,
with a K.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Looks like a healthy bunch, says the dad.
That's what Carl said when he was leaning over my shoulder watching it.
When you're having a piss.
I'm having a shit. Just over the top of the cubicle. Fucking hell, Carl.
He says, too bad we must visit the augurs tonight. I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guests.
I don't know. I got a kind of vibe of raping young ladies there from...
Well, I mean, you had no idea this was vampires, did you?
Not a clue, no. That came really left field.
So were you like, what the hell is he talking about?
I was thinking, he wants to enjoy the guest. That definitely means he wants to sexually assault all of these girls.
Yeah.
Perhaps Danny.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Now, Victor, we can't forget the poor augurs.
Yeah.
Says Sheila.
Again, not a fucking clue what they're talking about.
You and your charity work, it's beginning to be much too much. The fucking dad. You tell her, Victor.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Looks like a healthy bunch.
Yes, it should be a good weekend.
Too bad we must visit the Oggs tonight. I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guests.
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor augurs.
Oh, you and your charity work, it's beginning to be much too much. Come, let's visit the girls.
They head outside to meet the girls. We found out that Sarah met them at the shopping mall. You know when you used to meet people at the shopping mall?
Yeah, and then invite them out to your house for a fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Hello, are you shopping? Me too. Would you like to come to my house? It's fucking massive.
So I'm picturing you, Ken, perm, Gold's Gym crop top, little shorts, big socks, meeting people at the shopping mall.
Yeah.
Is that what was happening in 1992?
Yeah, it was, yeah. That's where I was.
God.
By the fountain. With all the coins in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I used to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it was. That was the time.
Yeah, I got the power playing on your fucking boombox.
You're damn right it was. Yeah, got it on my headphones with my big old fat Walkman strapped to my hip, doing some robotic dancing. People couldn't believe what they were seeing.
Yeah.
Of course they want to come to my house in the middle of fucking nowhere.
For a week anyway. Women are going missing, for fuck's sake.
Ken's got the power! And I was like, oh! Yeah, of course they were coming to my fucking house.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Yep.
Victor welcomes them to their little getaway. Sarah introduces us to them. Megan looks insane.
I fucking hated Megan.
Really?
I still hate Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly gets her hand kissed and someone remarks how charming Pee Wee Herman is.
He was there, wasn't he? Unless you were sat in front of him at the cinema.
Yeah. Kenby Wild turns up now. Weird Eddie.
Yeah. It's Weird Eddie, the neighbour. Hello.
This is like the guy from Friday the 13th, isn't it? This is like their version of
Crazy Ralph.
Their version of this character.
Fucking bargain basement Crazy Ralph. This is if that's what you're going for.
Augur's on the roof. I've written. You see him on the roof. Weird Eddie's staring at them, shaking like a shitting dog.
Yeah, I thought he was like mute.
Yeah. Tony tells Jeff he's bored. We go back in the house, and he isn't interested in the 6 girls turning up. Megan takes the piss out of Victor for speaking French.
I would be interested in 6 girls turning up at my house if my parents were going away.
No, Tony's bored.
Yeah, Tony's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Victor he says something in French. Megan rolls her eyes, calls him a cunt.
Yeah, he punches her in the fucking head.
Ken punched his screen every time she fucking appeared on it.
I punched Carl. He was just there trying to eat his crisps. Punched him in the fucking head.
Just slam your fist down on his crisps. They just exploded across the desk.
Fuck you. I stared at him as I shouted that in his face.
They head into the kitchen with all the snacks for a great night. There's some Oreos in there I spotted.
Oh, yes, product placement.
Danny asks why they have 2 fridges in the house.
He says one of them's electrified. That's where we keep the meats and cheeses.
Meats and cheeses.
It's actually what I thought when he said it. That one's locked. And I thought, why? Has it got meats and cheeses in it? See, that's a better fucking film. Let's do that again.
Kelly's eyeballing the shit out of Ken at this point.
Damn right.
Oh, locked fridge, Ken. Have a little look at that, will you?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what she's saying with her eyes.
Yeah. I did have a look. It's a fridge. It's locked. I thought, I can't help you.
Lisa thanks them for having them, and Megan asks what these are. And she's got like
Their tits out.
she's got some ice pops, Ken.
That's true, yeah, 'cause she hasn't really got tits.
And Sarah says these are homemade cherry popsicles.
Yeah, well, more on those later, because really behaving like popsicles would
No,
in the later scene.
no.
But yeah,
Would you just take stuff out of people's fridges and ask what it is? Like if you go to someone's house, like, what the fuck's this?
I think so.
You would?
I think so, yeah.
All right, I wouldn't.
I'd maybe open it. I'd leave it in, but point really closely to it. And say, what's this?
Yeah.
Like that, really, really closely,
Yeah.
almost touching it, but
Yeah.
not. You know, for hygiene.
I remember for one of my birthdays, we had a big cream cake for my birthday.
Oh, luxury.
And Ken did the same. He said, what's this? And put his finger right in the cake to ask what it was.
To the very heart of the cake.
Yes. Bought out of the 50 pence, hidden within.
You see, Dom, he's living a life of luxury, isn't he? He's got 50 pence.
In a cream cake.
In a cream cake, of all things.
We all have our own very special cravings around here, says Victor the dad. He's quite rapey, actually, thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Danny nearly spots an ogre walking about.
Yeah, but doesn't.
Straight away just forgets about it. The mum says there's something about Kelly she doesn't like. She just has a feeling about her. She keeps eyeballing Ken.
I think it's her bare midriff.
Really?
Yeah. I have a friend called the Good Doctor. I believe I mentioned him before.
Yes.
We used to call him the midriff peeper because he would often peep at bare midriffs.
No.
When he would be looking and then give us the old side eye and be like, nod his head towards the midriff that he was peeping at. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Was it your midriff?
Not often. Yeah. Yeah.
Just peep at yours and give you the eye.
Turner the midriff peeper, we used to call him.
Mm-hmm.
Had a very shiny bell. That's what we used to
That's
say.
a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It was indeed, yes. Yeah. So
Did he have a shiny bell?
He probably did after peeping at midriffs. Yeah. That's we just made the assumption. We didn't check for like accuracy.
Yeah.
Obviously not. It's disgusting. But yeah, he used to love a midriff.
Mm.
Yeah. Fair play.
Tony and Jeff, they go outside to fill the car up with bottles so the fucking parents can leave, and they see weird, what's his name?
Eddie.
Weird Eddie.
Weird Eddie.
And Jeff says,
Hi, Eddie. Bye, Eddie. Nice of you to drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
wow.
It's a bit fucking extreme, isn't it?
Yeah, and he runs off into the night, Eddie. He's terrified by this.
Still doesn't speak, which meant I still thought he was a mute. This is why I thought he's no threat, you see.
Mm.
So I thought they'd just let him carry on because he's no threat. Turns out, no, he just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah. Sheila and Victor, they're leaving. They tell Jeff to make sure Sarah, that's a lot of names, isn't it? Just all in one go.
Too much.
Get the girls nice and relaxed and separated before they start killing them.
Nice and pliant.
Yes. Good tip,
Sorry.
says Jeff. It's all in the fingers, also says Jeff.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that. Good hunting, says the dad. And they leave.
Which still all could be rape.
Yeah.
All of that conversation could still mean that they are just going
Did
to
you
rape.
think this was a game about rapists?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought you liked it. I was very disappointed when I found out it was worse. Or better. Is it worse?
Are vampires worse than rapists?
Let us know.
Badmoviecool@gmail.com. Kids head back into the lounge. Danny tells Sarah her parents are leaving, and Sarah asks, so? And Megan pipes up saying,
Oh, yeah, this is brilliant. It's my favourite bit.
we're in this huge house with all of our friends. We have telephones. We have a car.
What?
Your parents are gone, and you say so? And Cindy, remember Cindy?
Yeah, no.
No, me neither. She says, come on, Sarah, what's the first thing you think?
Fingering.
Yes. Ken, yes.
Lesbianism. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yeah, and they all les off.
Yeah, this was
30
originally
minutes.
called Finger Trap. No, it wasn't fingering, Ken. It's party!
Oh, yeah! What are they going to do with this party?
Everyone's dancing around everyone says party at the same time. And my note is, are you enjoying this, Ken?
You can fuck right off. I turned it off.
That bit.
At this point, I turned it off. As soon as she started fucking miming, it's a tennis racket used as a guitar. And the theme tune, and she's fucking Megan, is miming it, staring straight at the camera, and I turned it off and fucked off. I didn't even have enough time for my lunch. I just stopped my lunch early and fucked off back to work. I was like, fuck this shit.
She's like spinning round, staring into our souls.
Yeah, so our souls.
Our souls.
Staring into our souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned it off and fucked off back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually cut my lunch short. That's 12 minutes in, and I thought, fuck off. I actually wrote fuck off as well, in capitals, 12 minutes. And I left.
12 minutes.
And I left the fucking place, and I went back to work thinking, I fucking hate them.
He does think that most days. To be honest, I think this sold you when I originally told you that there's a theme tune in both of these. Well, not a theme tune in the second one, but there's songs in both of these.
No, it didn't sell me at all, no. No.
Yes, they're all singing the theme song, Night Trap. Here's a clip. Do you like the chorus of Night Trap that they all sing together?
No.
And they're all laughing and dancing?
No.
When she's dancing at the beginning, they're all laughing at her.
They're all laughing like they're fucking insane.
They are, yes.
And I actually wrote, fuck me, this is shit. Because I actually wrote, all laughing like mentalists, fuck me, this is shit.
Yeah.
And that's after I'd cooled down, and it was another day when I went back to revisit this film. So even then, I was still angry immediately after revisiting.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and this can't be overstated. There isn't a single person who is good in this film at acting.
A single bit about this that is good.
Yeah, this really is terrible. Ashley spins around like a cunt and bumps into Tony, who turns it into a sexy dance.
Oh, yeah. Which I didn't know they were doing.
No.
No, because the camera's not on their legs.
No.
So it's just their torsos. Fucking river dancing.
Yeah.
Beneath the camera.
Yeah, Tony has 3 legs.
That's why he's got such a big jumper on. A large sweater.
For you Americans, you know what we're talking about.
You don't got a clue what a jumper is. You're thinking kangaroos.
Jeff tells Sarah he thinks someone has taken control of the system. And she says, well, fucking sort it out, will you?
Yes, you dickhead.
For once in your life, Jeffrey. Tony tells Jeff that Ashley looks exactly like Madeline.
Yes, remember... Oh, no, of course not. Nobody knows who the fuck he's talking about.
No.
Except Jeff.
Yeah, who tells him to shut his filthy whore mouth. They've got work to do. The girls, they go upstairs, they see an auger, but they're fine a second later.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Do they see him, or do they not?
Oh, one just screams when they get to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's a
and
gimp.
they just walk with a fingering device.
Yeah, there's a gimp wearing a bin bag.
Yeah, I've had that. She's shouted about me many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I always have the last laugh.
They get shown to their rooms. And this is where we get an army guy that comes into the house. This is the worst I'm acting like I'm supposed to be in the army I've ever seen.
I liked it.
The way he was like going along the doors and pointing his gun. Holy shit, this was bad.
I thought it was a classic procedure.
And he is instantly killed.
Yeah, he's just like immediately overpowered.
Yep.
I thought he was taken hostage, which is what my notes say. Turns out, sadly, a bit worse.
No, taken down to the basement and killed. Danny, he's having a little nosy about the place, ends up heading down to the basement himself, followed by Augers, so you assume he'd be dead.
I think he's looking for meats and cheeses.
Meats and cheeses. You got the army talk, saying no one should be in the house until Kelly gives the signal. The guy's sitting outside on the front lawn, easily visible from the fucking living room.
That's where they all fucking turn up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty much the assembly point. Is just in plain view of everyone in the house.
Yep. It's like, who the hell let him in? I specifically said no one goes into the house until Kelly says so. He went straight in, killed.
Yep, that's why.
We get a shot of Augers opening the fridge, the locked one with the meats and cheeses.
Meats and cheeses.
And we see the army man. He's upside down, dead, and they start draining him of blood.
He's being bled out.
Exsanguination.
Yeah. Why is he being bled out, Ken?
I still don't care.
Right. I think it's because it's a winery, of course, you silly bollocks.
What?
So it's not wine in some of these bottles. It's blood. Blood? Yeah. Can you believe that?
No.
No, me neither. Danny might as well put his arms around them. He's so close to them when he's watching them behind. He has a look and fucks off. He goes outside and he's cornered by Augers straight away.
Of course he is.
Tony hears it. He heads outside as well. Kelly says the house is too fucking big. Back upstairs with the girls.
Quite right.
Tony's here for the summer and he wants to finger Ashley, is what Sarah says.
Yep. Fair enough, isn't it?
And then Ashley pulls anal beads out of the closet.
Yeah, she does. They're fucking massive, aren't they? That's
Yeah.
what they are.
What was your thoughts when you saw that?
I thought, who's got an anus that big?
Ashley.
Yeah. Oh, really? You think? She has not.
No, because Sarah says, oh, that's my dad's.
And what about Tony? Oh, Tony's just here for the summer. You know, I think he likes Ashley.
Really?
Yes. You can see it in his eyes.
And he's wearing sunglasses.
I mean, you can tell by his face.
And his bod.
Yeah.
Sarah, what is this?
Oh,
Cool.
my father collects weird things.
I love to have seen your face looking at that fucking piece of shit.
I'm not even sure what it fucking was. It's like a coat hanger with 2 ping pong balls stuck to it or something. You'd be like, what's this? You'd be like, it's a coat hanger with 2 ping pong balls stuck to it. It's like, why? I don't fucking know. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's my dad's, I don't know.
It's my dad's. He sticks them up his ass. Why? I don't know.
Oh, God. Collins, he turns up, dressed undercover as an 8-year-old boy in a little hat.
What he's going to do, because he gets on the blower and he says, I'm going to go in undercover. I'm going to give him the old Jamaican routine, which I liked. As soon as he said it, I thought, good, because you're the only one who can use that routine in this. So
If Kelly had done it, it'd have been ridiculous.
I can't wait to hear what the old Jamaican routine is. And then I heard it.
Hello. So sorry to disturb you like this. So sorry to barge in. But I was wondering if maybe you had seen my boat.
Your boots.
Me boat? Boat! Oh! Me boat, ain't it a beauty? Built it myself.
No, we haven't seen it.
Look at all the pretty girls. Is everything all right here, hey? That is good, yeah. How about you, son? You seen me boat, eh? Eh? Why you wear those shades at night, eh?
Yeah, well, will there be anything else, sir?
No. Everything is all right. Yes, everything is fine here. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Thank you.
Yeah, he turns up, asking, has anyone seen me boat? And Jeff and Tony...
Why the fuck? In the middle of the night. How does he not know where his fucking boat is? What is he not doing on it?
Yeah.
Why is he not on his boat? On his boat.
On his
Sorry.
boat.
Sorry, he's Jamaican, isn't he?
Yeah. I like the fact that Tony and Jeff were just like, what? What the hell are you saying?
I like that he also just like walks into the house.
He
'Cause
does,
to be fair to Tony and whatever he's fucking name, Jeff, Collins could have just beaten them both to death, couldn't he? He's a big fella, and he basically just walks straight into their house and demands to know where his boat is.
Yeah.
And he could have just killed them there and then.
Yeah.
Could have killed everyone in that house.
Well, I mean, there's vampires, Ken, so maybe not.
They-
Super duper strength.
No, but he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a cap.
And a little tiny...
And pretending to be Jamaican.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't got no defence against that.
What was the plan?
I think you just went in to see what was going on and see if everyone was okay.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right.
And then he left again.
Seems risky.
Seems pointless.
Yeah. Also, Megan upstairs, she goes into the bathroom, gives Lisa shit for wearing makeup, does some annoying stuff about pretending to be a lab rat.
Yeah. I actually wrote, I hope Megan dies as soon as possible, please.
You're not gonna trash your face with this junk, are you?
Megan, it could be a lot worse.
Come on, look at this stuff. You know, they should test this stuff on rats before they let people like you play with it.
Right, and how would they do that, Megan?
With a little rat. See, first you put him in a chair with a clout. Oh, no, Miss Lisa, that was too tight. And then you find some powder and you put it all over his face. Oh no, Miss Lisa. I can't breathe. Oh, I'll get it.
Collins gets on the radio saying everything is fine inside, but no sign of Jason, who was the army man from earlier, who's dead.
Who, remember, we don't know.
Yeah. I like he said no sign of Jason, as if Jason's going to just be like with the girls or something.
He's going to be standing there in the fucking lounge. With his fucking army fatigues and gun.
He's going to be in his...
Hey, Collins.
He's going to be in his pyjamas or something with the girls.
Having a bloody pillow fight.
Yeah, eating a homemade cherry popsicle.
Oh, yum yum.
Girls are making some ice cream and breaking Oreos into it. And Cindy is taking credit for creating ice cream and cookies.
That's good of her.
Yeah, you liar!
You Cindy.
Jeff and Kelly, they check the fridge and see Jason hanging up. And not Jeff and Kelly, that'd be an absolute nightmare. It's Jeff and Sarah.
Bit obvious, isn't it?
Jeff and Sarah check the fridge and they see Jason hanging up. Jeff says, oh shit, the augers are out. Which Ken said to me on many occasions.
Yeah, damn right.
And Sarah is she's at her most blasé throughout this whole thing, isn't she? She's just like, well, sort it out.
I don't really know what the fucking point of her is, to be honest.
No. It's to get women from the shopping mall to the house.
To entice friends.
Yes. And also, Sarah says, who's that? Pointing at Jason. And Jeff just says, I don't know. And that's it. They don't question why there's a fucking scat team member hanging up.
We just don't know and we never will.
We get a creepy peeper in the shower.
Yes, I actually wrote augers in the shower. I don't know. Who's the girl?
Lisa.
Is it Lisa going in? She's about to take a shower.
Beautiful Lisa.
I would imagine that she's gone in and naturally assumed it was the Hulk Hogan shower curtain that's there, which is why she's not aroused suspicion.
Yeah.
Aroused, yes, but suspicion, no.
Have you seen me boat, brother? That's what he says.
Says Hogan. I don't know, he's not a fan, is he?
No.
He probably wouldn't have put the accents on.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's just like you can fucking see him in the shower.
Fucking
how has she not seen
shower curtain?
How has she not seen it? She's in front of a mirror, right? It's supposed to be we're the mirror, so she's looking straight at us, and we're looking straight at a character in the shower, and you can see his silhouette. So if it's not the Hulk Hogan shower curtain, I don't know what it is.
She does see him though, and she thinks it's Megan.
Hulk Hogan. So it's all okay. It's only Hulk Hogan waiting for me in the shower.
She thinks it's Megan. Of course.
Of course.
Big hulking black figure in the fucking shower.
That's what Megan looks like.
It's tiny Megan. This is the scene that got them in trouble.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Fuck all happens.
Because you know how she gets away? Well, you can make it so that she dies at this point, Lisa.
Right.
They come out and they get the fingering device on her.
Finger her.
And it wraps around her neck. and then you see a little drill bit that starts going into the neck, and she gets led away, and that's it. And that's the sexual violence towards women.
Shocking.
And that's why it was banned.
I'm disgusted by this. Let's call it there. No, I don't want to go on.
I don't think we can go on.
I'm not certain I can.
This is the same man with that question from Primal Rage. He's appalled by this. For some reason, I say she thinks it's Megan. She gets cornered by August, and we get our first view of a trap. Now, throughout this in the game, you would have been going to random rooms and trapping people. But this is the first time we see it in this film. Ken, are you excited? Are you wowed by the traps?
Couldn't believe it.
Really? It doesn't sound like that.
No. It's oh, wow. That's extravagant.
And she gets away. Isn't that great?
That is fantastic. Yeah, I cheered. I was whooping and hollering.
She flees out the window. I don't think we see her again.
I don't think we see half of them again.
No, I don't think we see Lisa again in the film.
Think, well, maybe because they shot it like she was dead. Like
Yeah.
that bit that you said.
Kelly, she's snooping around, finds pictures of all the missing girls with their heights, weights, weight of their dick, and blood type.
Yeah, smells like Hogan. That's what she said.
What does Hogan smell like?
Why don't you Google it?
Shall I?
Size, weight, and smell of Hulk Hogan's penis.
Let's have a look. What does Hulk Hogan look like now?
Smell like? I bet it's leather.
Hulk Hogan recalls being in Wembley Stadium is the first hit.
No. It's irrelevant.
People also asked, how many eggs did Hulk Hogan eat?
What? So he smells of eggs.
12 fried eggs is the answer, Ken.
Oh, it's good, isn't it, Google? Even if you don't care how many eggs he's only ever eaten 12 eggs.
Is Hulk Hogan a cripple?
He's fucking done well if he is. Anyway, let's get this fucking thing finished. Come on.
Where are we up to?
I think we finished.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, girl's height, weights, and blood type.
Okay.
She finds a locket with a picture in it of a girl who looks just like Ashley. That must be Madeline.
Oh, yes, whatever.
Tony turns up and bollocks her. And Kelly asks, why do you have all these pictures, Tony? And he says, nothing. Takes his sunglasses off, his eyeballs glow green. Is that why he's wearing his sunglasses?
It must be. Although, what's-her-name's fucking eyes did that at the beginning.
Yeah.
She didn't wear sunglasses.
And Tony's eyes don't glow green for the rest of it.
No.
When he hasn't got his
nor does
sunglasses
hers.
on.
So I guess they can do that whenever they want. He's the only one who wears sunglasses, even though the others are also the same.
Yeah.
Fucking, whatever. Who cares?
Girls turn up, just as Tony's about to attack Kelly, maybe.
Perhaps.
Everyone leaves except Megan and Cindy, who are still sitting there. Danny runs up to them and tells them that what he's seen dead people in the fridge and augers and whatever. And they need to get the hell out of there, and they tell Danny to fuck off, because I'm not interested. Right. Sarah and Jeff tell Tony that the augers are here.
He's too cool, and just goes, whatevs.
Weird Eddie
Yeah.
scares Ashley because they've gone outside.
Yeah.
Danny turns up, and that's when we hear Weird Eddie speak for the first time.
He can speak. Imagine that.
They strike up an unlikely friendship, is what I've written.
It's quite unlikely, isn't it?
And irresponsible, maybe.
The whole fucking thing's irresponsible.
Eddie explains what augers are to Danny, and Danny says, what, do you mean they suck blood? And he says, yeah, it's not personal, though.
Oh, right, that's good.
Yeah.
I'd hate that to be the case, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he says their skin keeps falling off their bones, that's why they dress so funny. He does have a little laugh to himself.
Oh, the idiots.
They're not quite vampires, and they're not quite human. They've been bled dry, but not dry enough to be turned into vampires, Ken's face. What do you think to that? They're sort of halflings. They're not quite.
Yes. Well, that would kind of make sense, although still be boring.
Turns out, Ken, and this is where I think it caught your attention. It brought you back.
Go on.
Eddie's made himself a special laser gun.
Oh, yes. I was right back in the fucking room.
Just point it and shoot it. He gives one to Danny.
Yeah, this is Weird Eddie, who's like some sort of laser fucking scientist as well then. So, yeah, okay, cool.
There's a fisherman, I think. They just blow him up to test it out.
Yeah. Quite right.
Just a guy on the docks, just standing
like
there. Fucking Billy Ocean. He gets blown to pieces anyway, and then they both fuck up. So they've got laser guns just running around the house.
Yeah, and Weird Eddie's made these, has he?
They look good though, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know where he's got the funding, but yeah, go on.
Megan, she's not happy because they aren't doing everything in the first night. It's like, what is this boring? Let's fucking leave. I haven't done anything since we got here. Where are all the boys?
Yeah,
like, it's fucking night time.
Yeah, and there were never going to be any boys.
Yeah.
And there is already fucking 3 of them.
Yeah, and Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, and this little kid.
Yeah, and Collins, the crazy Jamaican boatmaster.
Looking for his boat.
Yeah. Danny blows an auger up on the stairs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, straight away, yeah. Boom, action.
No one would have heard that.
No, they don't.
Ashley's alone in her room, and Tony turns up telling her that she must leave now. She's in grave danger.
No.
And his eyes glow. And that's when Kelly runs in, brandishing a pistol.
Oh, yes, the old pistola.
You stay out of this, says Tony. Don't you dare make me use this, Tony, says Kelly, pointing his gun. And then he teleports.
He does, doesn't he? He just fucks off. Yeah. And then reappears next to her.
And takes the gun off her.
Very, very slightly.
Takes the gun off her pretty easy, considering she's a scat team member. I thought the scatters would be better than that.
No, you can always sneak up on scat.
Tony says, this is useless against us. And then he turns to Ashley again and says, you remind me of a person I knew and loved long ago.
You remind me of the babe.
What babe?
That's what he should have said. That would have been fucking better, wouldn't it?
You remind me of a person I knew long ago.
What person? Oh.
And loved, but could never be. And he fucks off, walks through the bathroom mirror.
And she's like, oh, okay. See ya.
So is Tony basically saying you need to get the fuck out of here because we're going to kill everyone?
Because otherwise we will kill and eat you.
Yeah.
I think so.
But I loved Madeline, whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, it looked like her.
Yeah.
And died?
Yeah.
Did they kill her?
Did you ever watch Soul Taker with Joe Estevez and Robert Zadar?
Yes.
Because that's a very similar plot where the Soul Taker...
It's as fucking shit as this, even though how shit that is better than this.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, Kelly's seen enough, and she radios Code Red for backup.
Yeah.
I like how Mike, who's on the radio to her, says, "What's your 20?" as if she's not just in the fucking house.
Yeah,
like, where else?
Fucking house where I was earlier.
Yeah, where I've been the whole fucking time. What are you talking about? Mike tries to radio for backup. He's outside on the lawn, of course. He gets killed by the fingering sex lasso thing that they've got. You say there's no deaths again. There's been 2 deaths already.
That's fucking boring, isn't
it? Danny tries telling the girls to escape. Cindy tries an ice pop, and it's blood.
She says, this tastes like blood!
Yeah.
You know, because she's constantly tasting blood, isn't she?
Yeah. Crimson, copper smelling. And then auger attack. The augers have just thought, fuck this. It's very easily broken into, this house, isn't it, by these fucking little gimps.
Yeah, well, Eddie's also now dressed up as one of them.
Yes.
Why? Why doesn't he not just get fucking shot straight away
Just
then?
blown up by...
just fucking murdered by his only friend.
And that doesn't go anywhere, does it?
No. No, because he never infiltrates anything. He never fucking comes back. He just dresses up like one and fucks off.
You never see him again in the film, do you?
Nope.
Also, Ken, what that means is there's an auger naked with his little flaky cock and balls out somewhere.
Yeah, well, thank goodness we don't see that.
Imagine if you did.
I am imagining it.
Sorry about that. They split up and Danny blows another one up.
Nice.
Girls run upstairs to the bedroom. Kelly tells them about Scat and the surveillance team, and they all look at Ken and say, thank you, Phil.
Yeah. Except Megan. Megan questions my fucking validity in the whole thing.
She does.
She ain't having any of it. She wants to know what the fuck I'm going to do about shit.
Yeah.
I was screaming at my screen at this point.
Hello, Kelly. Tell Megan to go
Megan
piss up a rope.
Pipe this shit down right now, okay? Yeah. I'm at work. What the fuck are you looking at, Carl?
Megan says, can they help us? And Kelly says, yeah, if you shut the fuck up a second, Megan. She tells them about the vampires, and then we get an auger attack again.
Another one! No!
Luckily, Ken's on the ball, traps one of them in the corner there.
Damn right.
Ashley says thank you to Ken as she's running off. It's like, no time for that, Ashley. Get the fuck out of here.
Although, to be honest, I did salute when she said it. I was like...
Kelly, Cindy, and Megan, they're in the bathroom. Kelly tells us to use the fucking trap, as if like that's not what we would have been doing the whole game by that point.
I was just thinking, are you going to fucking get naked or not?
Yeah.
That was
Is that what you
I was
kept
trying to
radioing to
find the control for naked. I was just like, oh, fuck, all I've got is traps. Yeah, useless.
Just trapping random people as you're trying to work out the naked button.
Where's this naked one?
A weird glass door trap.
Yeah.
And Kelly says, yeah, and punches the air.
She's
does, very happy with it. Lots of running around and screaming and shit now I've written. Basically running into different rooms and getting cornered instantly. And Ken's got to save their sorry fucking asses. I also like when Tony turns up and shoots lightning out of his fingertips.
Yeah, and then he just stops doing it and that's it.
Yeah, and warns the augurs away.
No, never does that again.
Yeah, he corners Kelly, and she's walking up the stairs. And Tony says that he tried to warn them, but now they have to die. And Kelly looks over at Ken, and then Tony actually looks at Ken and laughs in Ken's pathetic face and says, Ken ain't going to do jack shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he falls down the stairs.
Yeah, and then then I flicked a switch. I moved the stairs from being steps down to a slope, and he falls into the pit of eternal death.
The bog of eternal stench.
Yes, and then Kelly gets up and says, fucking hell, nice one, Ken. And then quickly flashes her tits.
Yeah, she said, that was close.
And I was just like that. Yeah! Fuck you, Carl.
Yep.
Yeah, but the parents, when they turn back up, obviously they explain it all. I like Colin's reaction to all of this, because they've gone in, obviously. The scout team have infiltrated the house.
That was very good, wasn't it, the way they've done that?
Yeah.
They've all just entered through the
they
front
just
door.
all walk in the front door, yeah.
They haven't surrounded the place.
Scramble! You're just like, hello?
They all walk in very, like...
Hello? Anyone seen my boat? Everyone in. Yeah, and I like it because they explain about vampires and augurs and everything. And Collins, he says, you gotta be jiving me.
Yeah.
You know, because he's a black guy, so
Yeah.
he gets all the good lines.
Are you all right, cuz? What's happening here?
Hey, man, this place is crawling with monsters.
We ran into a few of those things outside.
I should inform you now, Mr. Martin. Your house has been under surveillance for some time.
Really?
A number of kids have been disappearing in this area, and most of them have been traced back to this house.
Help me understand that, would you please, Mr. Martin?
Well, this is all very intriguing. I really don't know where to start.
Start by explaining the cameras and the traps.
Well, I guess you'd call that charity.
Charity?
Well, in all fairness, all the credit goes to Sheila, my wife. It was actually her idea.
Oh, darling, it was your brilliant craftsmanship that made all of this possible.
Thank you.
Get to the point.
Quelle audace!
What do you say? I don't like this dude, man.
You see, Lieutenant, we were trying to help the unfortunate augurs.
Augurs.
Those are those things that were chasing us around the house trying to get our blood.
Oh, Kelly, I think you're overreacting.
What is an augur?
A vampire victim who's been half-bled and left there to die.
Poor creatures have just enough blood to survive, but not enough to become vampires.
Poor creatures. Those things are monsters. See, these people are crazy.
It's a wicked curse. Wandering about looking for blood, hoping one day to become a vampire.
Ew.
Vampires. You gotta be jiving me. Let's cuff these freaks and drag them downtown.
Hold it! I don't think you understand, Mr. Martin, but you're in serious trouble here.
No, Lieutenant. I'm afraid it is you who doesn't understand.
Kelly, meanwhile, Kelly's now acting like a fucking child, isn't she?
Mm.
She's like, ugh, vampire, ugh. And you just think, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You're a fucking scat team member.
Just like, what are you doing? Why are you acting like you're 7?
Mm.
But anyway, she does that for the rest of the film.
Yeah. Jeff turns up out the bookcase.
Yep, that's a good old squeaky bookcase, isn't it? There's no point in having a fucking secret, concealed entrance if it's going to go every time you fucking use it. And it's the same bookcase both sides.
It is, yeah.
But they always put it back to the same way it was. And you think, well, why? It doesn't fucking matter, does it?
No.
Anyway, whatever.
There's a great shot of the dad throwing an army guy through a window.
Yes, I like that one.
Yeah.
Some guy just runs at him and he just throws him through a fucking window.
Why does he run at him?
Because
it's just totally there's no reason for him to do it.
Why not?
He just charges him.
He's there thinking he's distracted. Yeah, Collins, he goes full Thornton Reed and just empties his shotgun into fucking nothing.
The dad laughs and says, "Your bullets cannot hurt me."
Yep, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
Yep, Collins gets sex lassoed from the back.
Yep, right in there, gets dragged out the window for experimentation.
That's the end of Collins, unfortunately.
Sad, but true.
The mum touches Chief Rick Rude on the head and he dies.
Yeah.
That looks shit, that bit. He just starts firing into the air.
It happens, though.
Jeff, he gets trapped in the bookcase because he's trying to kill the female scat member there. And he ends up getting pushed into the bookcase.
Not sure what happened.
Kelly runs off upstairs instead of out the front door for some reason.
Yep, and then she looks straight at me and asks me for help.
She does. Says, use the traps. We're like, we know.
And I thought, what trap? Oh, yeah, that's sorry. Yes, the traps. That's why I'm here, right?
Yep.
Help me! You gotta help me, please! Use the trap!
My note is the dad seems happy the mom's thrown out the fucking window.
Yeah, he's not bothered, is it? It's a fucking closet trap.
Yeah.
He'd put that in.
Yeah.
He installed the closet trap.
Yeah.
It was a nice surprise for her as it led to her death.
She gets fucking thrown out the window.
Oh, how she laughed on her way down.
Kelly runs into the bathroom, looks at Ken, use the traps. It's
Yeah,
like,
I was just
yes!
like, again? More traps, you say? Yep, I get him in the old bathroom wall trap.
Yeah.
Yes, in your face, Martin Short, Pee Wee Herman.
The dad's death is brilliant, the way he reacts. The wall trap! And he's like, yeah,
and he forgets to move his arm, otherwise the trap won't shut properly. Great stuff.
Come on, you guys, you gotta help me. Please, use the traps. Now! The wall trap! Yeah!
Into the hallway, and we get the daughter, Sarah. She says, "You're all mine now."
Yeah, but what I did,
Go on, Ken.
I used the traps.
Did you?
And I caught her in the middle of, I don't know, some like glass or some shit.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, and then she goes, "Nah!" And then she turns into smoke.
Yeah.
And then Kelly looks back at me and just basically confesses her undying love for me.
She does,
very
pretty
unusual.
much.
Very unusual. Tells me that I can do anything ever again for her. And if I was to touch her, she wouldn't tell anyone. Something along
I'm pretty
those
sure
lines.
that's it.
I'm not sure what exactly she says, but that's what I got from it.
Please, you're the only one that can save me. You're all mine now. No! All right, you were perfect. Nobody's ever done that. I knew I could count on you. Thanks. You are wonderful. And next time I'm on special assignment, I'm going to insist that you back me up. I'd go anywhere with you and feel secure knowing that you were at the controls. Nah, you wouldn't. I didn't think so. Bye-bye. See you next time.
And then she walks on the trap. She says, "You wouldn't." No, I didn't think so. So okay, bye-bye. See you next time.
Yeah.
In the game, you can actually trap her at the end there. There's a little...
I tried. But it
naked.
Was, but yeah, I was pressing the naked button. Yeah, but nothing happened.
End credits, theme song.
Yep. Fucking waste of time.
Did you enjoy that, Ken?
Not in the slightest, Tom. I don't even know what it was. I don't know what was going on. What a waste of fucking time. I had to apologise to Carl from work.
It's beating him to death.
For taking it out on him.
Yeah.
I told him about Nitro. He was like, fair enough, actually. Yeah. But yeah, it's just fucking terrible. I don't understand any of it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't care about it. Never want to see it again. Never want to hear about it again.
You're not tempted to play the game now? It's not tickled your fancy?
Slightest, no. I'd rather be drugged than have my organs removed.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ken, as much as I did.
Thanks very much. Thanks for offering it to me. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
So, Ken, we've had a little trip down memory lane today.
For you.
For me, yes.
For you. I'd never played the games. I don't understand what the appeal of those would be. I used to read Choose Your Own Adventure books, you know, where you'd have to remember what page you were on in case the next page you went to, you were just like that. And you're dead.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Go back.
Have to start again.
Leave your finger in the...
Yeah, exactly, yes. But I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand the nostalgia where that would be. When this was out, I was fucking, what was it, 90...
Night Trap, 92.
92. I was at the cinema all the time.
Yeah.
I was watching fucking Terminator 2. That's what I was doing then.
Really?
I was watching Terminator 2. I ain't watching this fucking bullshit. I'm not playing this nonsense. All these vampires and ogres. It's not even real.
Use the traps.
I don't think you should have a birthday choice next year. If this is the shit you're going to give me, I'm not happy about that.
Let's see if I can find something worse for Ken to endure next year.
Carl at work ain't going to be able to fucking handle that.
No. Well, I'll apologise for now and also in advance, Carl. Ken's birthday is coming up next month. Let's see what he chooses for us to cover. Something nostalgic from his past, maybe. Something to look forward to.
Terminator 2.
And I'll say thank you for listening. Happy birthday to me. I'm sure you'll all agree.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Dom. Choosing this shit that no one's ever heard of.
This is very much people who've already played it, or people who just like the podcast, Ken. Believe it or not, I think there's people that just like listening to us.
There's got to be a fucking limit, and this will do it. I think you've tipped them over the edge on this one.
Yeah,
no matter even if by some chance they do like hearing us, they will not enjoy this.
Well,
thank you for your past listens, and thank you, and
Ken apologises.
Goodbye.
I think that's the perfect way to end this episode. We will be back full moon June. We'll resume with werewolves, whether you like it or not.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted for June. I told you werewolves all the way, and you give me this. Fucking hell. Anyway, happy birthday.
Cheers, man.
Yeah,
see you next
whatever.
time, everybody.
Bye. Ken's got the power! Oh!